everyone, it's Kelly Foreman with Century 21 Bagans. I am back with another weekly update from a local business owner. This week I am talking with Jerry Bliss with Bliss Mortgage, and we will be discussing the value of a local independent mortgage company. So take a look. Hey everyone, it's Kelly Foreman with Century 21 Bagans. I am here with Jerry Bliss with Bliss Mortgage. We're going to find out a little bit about him on his personal level. Jerry, can you tell us a little bit about your background?
Sure. Well, I was a military brat. I grew up. I was born overseas in Japan, and my dad was in the military, so we moved all over the place. Till eventually, in 1990, retired and ended up going to USF. Met my wife. Have two beautiful kids, 5 and 8, and now we live in Wesley Chapel. This is our home.
Awesome. What made you get into the mortgage company?
I was introduced into mortgages in 2002. Worked for a company that did mortgages, insurance, investments. The concept was to help people get out of debt. But then eventually I just wanted to do mortgages only. So I left and worked for a company. And then I got out of the mortgage industry before the crash, the rise and fall.
Right.
My grandfather said, Jerry, these home prices can't sustain themselves. That was back 2005. And I somehow got out of it. And then, good move. And then I came back into it back in 2012. I showed interest, called my old boss, said, hey, I want to do mortgages again. And I went to work for him.
And what made you decide to, instead of continue working for him, what made you get into start your own business?
You know what? He was down in Port Charlotte, and I was doing a 2-hour commute, and we were getting busy. Wanted him to open up an office in Tampa, and he really looked out for me. He was like, you know what, Jerry? He's like, you can do this. You can have your own company. I'll tell you what you need to do. And he kind of pushed me out the door. You know, I didn't want to. I just wanted to keep working for him. But he pushed me out the door, and you know, it's a good move. It was great for me and my family. And here we are a few years later, you know, own company doing what we want to do.
Awesome. And what are the programs that you guys special in?
Well, I've got about 18 different lenders. So the majority of what we do is FHA, conventional, VA, USDA. But we also have some non-QM programs. Those are loans that maybe the buyer can't get qualified for, you know, standard government loans. So we have non-QM products, like for business owners if they can't prove their income, but they have the income in the banks, the deposits, so they can do 24-month bank statement program. We also have a wide variety of conventional loans, like Home Ready, Home Possible, and we also do refinances, construction loans, and we even do loans for manufactured homes and condos.
Awesome. Okay. And why do people choose Bliss Mortgage over other mortgage companies? What makes you stand out, I guess I should say.
Yeah, I mean, we got some great reviews on Zillow from our clients, and man, when I go back and read them and just see what, you know, how, you know, we're able to help some of the people, just it makes you feel good. So as a independent mortgage broker, we like to be a one-stop shop. So all those loan programs I mentioned, it's because we picked up lenders that specialize in those programs.
Right.
So we want to be able to take care of as many people as we can. We also have flexible schedules. So if someone needs us, I mean, yesterday our client works from 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. So you know she can't call a bank during banker's hours. So she called at 8 o'clock at night and did her loan application. Also, with we have quick closings. We have the #1 lender in the nation on our side, and we also embrace technology so people can download our app, apply right from their phone, send documents from the phone, and even do virtual closings if they can't make it to a title company.
All right. And last question: what are some examples that you offer for your clients?
Well, #1 is when that phone rings, we want to pick it up.
Yeah, that's major.
Whether it's a weekend, whether it's nighttime, I mean, we go to Orlando quite a bit. We, you know, have Disney passes, so we take our kids to Disney. I'm that guy next to the pool with my computer and my Bluetooth headset. I'm trying always to not be that guy, but you know what? Sometimes I'm doing a closing, you know, by the cabana. I have a great team. I have great processors. I have lenders that have phenomenal underwriters. Like I said earlier, we embrace technology with the doc list, mobile apps. When clients get under contract, or actually before they get to under contract, sometimes when there's multiple offer listings or multiple offers on a listing, sometimes a phone call to the listing agent to say, hey, this is Jerry at Bliss Mortgage. I want to tell you about how, you know, our client and how solid this pre-approval letter really is. Because we don't just look at the docs and approve it. Sometimes it'll go into underwriting before the offer's even made. So it's a very solid pre-approval. During the process, I think the last thing a client, you as a realtor and your listing, the listing realtor wants to know is where's our loan officer?
Right.
Where's the loan in the process? So we do send out at least a couple emails a week, but also anytime there's a change in the loan status, like, hey, we got the appraisal, here you go. Hey, we got the CD out. It's, you know, we'll be ready to close in as little as 3 days. So,
that's awesome.
yeah, communication is key. And let me see what else. And number one, I guess, and to top it all off, sometimes I don't meet the clients until maybe the closing day.
Right.
I do like to attend closings if at all possible, just to say thank you. Thanks to the, all parties, and especially thanks to buyers for trusting in us.
Awesome. All right. Well, there's a little bit about Jerry with Bliss Mortgage. Thank you very much.
Thank you.